a lot of you have been getting is weak positioning, too late in actually identifying your product, and also there's also some weakness or more strengths required in your target audience. When developing a go-to-market strategy, a really good place to start is to assess all your competitors, either your primary competitors and your secondary competitors. Break it down even further and look into who are their target audience, which markets are they operating in, what features and services do they currently have, as well as when you look into their target audience, like break it down even further and look into their personas. Break it down into two things. What are your features and what are your benefits?
Going to market sometimes could be so challenging because your mind is gonna always tell you that you might be facing failure. I started to face these kind of questions. Does it gonna fit the customer? No, I have to launch the product next month. No, I have to delay the launch. And just to start to delaying, which made me facing the late launch of the product. And this could be dangerous to your business. Launching the product on the right time is your chance to success.
I'm going to speak here as a founder rather than a mentor and stuff like that. Mostly when you have an idea, you get this emotional attachment with the idea, which is a good and a bad thing. Good thing in terms of it's fueling the enthusiasm and it's fueling your interest to make a difference and all this stuff. And it's a bad thing on when you start getting too protective or too emotional to the idea, then you start developing and developing, and then you never reach this level of you're good to go. I have 3 customer segments, and I think each one of them has a different type of problem. And then based on that, you will create a value proposition to each one of them.
I would like to encourage you, to keep it up. Because within Expo, when we were selecting projects to fund, to give grants to, so many projects were so early stage, they were just testing and piloting with like few people, just starting up. And now there are successful companies, they have a lot of customers. Many of them from like volunteer platforms, they actually crack the business model, and Google's and Microsoft's are their customers, and they are commercially viable solutions. It's very good to develop the product in touch with your consumers and customers. This is very useful to refine and tweak and calibrate the product so that it fits your customers. In the end, it's for them. Then business model, as it was mentioned here, you don't necessarily have to have a clear crack on it, how the business model works. I may offer a different angle for you to consider than Shaima mentioned, which is when she mentioned that consider other markets, consider more markets, definitely. And I would say that do that once you sort of get hold of one market first.